Well, happy Wednesday. We are excited. Tomorrow is the release of this Psalm 91 song God's given us to share. We're stoked for you to hear it, stoked for you to be blessed by it. We're excited I feel like the word's been on my heart is just to make Jesus famous. That's really our goal on the earth, right? Is to make Jesus famous. And so we just hope and pray. We've been praying, we'll continue to pray. Would invite you to pray with us that Jesus is just made famous by this song, and that fear and isolation and depression break off when people hear these words of truth and life from David in Scripture. So we're stoked for this. Did you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I just feel like, we were all born and made for God, and when we know that, we'll understand that we were born for this season. When we know we're children of God, we will know that this is our season to rise and to shine. And so, my prayer is just that people will encounter God and know that they are made for Him, and He wants to not only reveal Himself to them in love, but in encounter too. He wants to be encountered. And once we know that we're His, then we'll understand we were made for this season and for such a time as this.
Yeah, I love that. So good. Thanks. Yeah, so we wanted to share one last just brief story of how God marked this song and the process. And this was pretty crazy. So the week we were going to record the song on Saturday, early in the week, the weather said everything was going to be great. And so we planned everything, got everything together. We woke up Saturday and it started raining. And the forecast had changed. It was supposed to rain like all day. And so we just prayed as we drove out in faith, believing that God had called us to do this. He had ordained this time. And we'd already had a bunch of delays, already had a bunch of things happen. So this was really the only time this was going to happen. It was the only time it was going to work. So we drove all the way out, and it was still raining. Got everybody there, and we just circled up and prayed and just said, "Hey God, you've called us to this, and you've marked this day, you've marked this song, and so we just trust you to part the clouds and stop the rain." And make it possible, because we had all this recording equipment we had to bring out. We had instruments and everything that had to be out so we could record. And so in faith, it was still, when we got done praying, it was still drizzling. But in faith, we went to the recording site and started to set up. And as we got out of the cars and started to bring the equipment out, it stopped raining. So first we were like obviously ecstatic and excited and amazed just that God would do that for us. But the true confirmation was a few of us had gone home already, and we were packing up the equipment and at the end, and everything was already done. Pack everything up in the car and drive back up to the house on the same property. And within about 2 or 3 minutes, it started pouring rain outside the house. Mind blown. I was sitting there just like, God is so personal. He's so he so longs to show up in moments where we expect Him to.
Yes.
And when He marks something like this, it's so special to walk with Him through it and see how He makes a way and provides what we need. So anyways, we were just really blessed by that and wanted to share that story. That just meant a lot to us. And and since then, even our friends who've been working so hard to make this video possible, we just want to give a shout out to Rob and Brennan and our friends who also were a part of recording this with us.
And your families
and
too,
families.
as you've helped and given time, and
Nate and Lamont and Jill and Tony, we love all of you. Thank you so much for being a part of this with us. We hope the song blesses you as well, and that God just moves and speaks through this to you and your families and brings peace and hope and life, encouragement. So we love you. Tomorrow we'll be posting the video in the morning, and the song will go live tonight at midnight on all the streaming platforms. So be sure to listen and make Jesus famous in you and around you. So bless you.
Yeah, love you guys.
We'll
Bye.
see you soon. Bye-bye.